Hey, buddy, this is going to be the third attempt for me to get our intro right. So, welcome back to another episode of Let's Go, a Pokemon podcast. Of course, it's me, Brandon, alongside.
Hey guy, it's Jay.
I got
And
it right on the third time. I can't
yeah,
believe it.
you know what they say, third time's the try. We're here, we're live, and let's get ready to dive into the next set of news.
All right.
And currently, we're in the middle of the Lush Jungle event, and the Lush Jungle event will end on Tuesday, March 29th at 8 p.m. your local time. And during the event, we're going to be introduced to the next set of island special research.
Yep, if you guys haven't done them, we can do a quick rundown of what the tasks are and all that. So it's gonna be a 4-stage research, a special research event. So the first three is gonna be catch 10, complete 3 field research tasks, and catch 7 different species of Pokemon. And then you'll be done with stage 1. That's gonna give you for the reward for that. It's gonna be for Mantis and some Stardust.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is gonna be 2 out of 4 is gonna be use 4 berries to help Pokemon. So in other words, probably to help catch Pokemon.
Right.
Catch 2 water types and take 3 snapshots of a wild fire type Pokemon. Which I find is a little bit odd because of the fact that that's one of the research for this event, but no fire types are included in the spawns, which we're gonna get into later again.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you guys listen to the last episode, you guys know what the spawns are.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's kind of like a little counterproductive, because I'm like, we just got a bit on the luck, and I've only seen 2 fire types this entire time. But I think I saw somebody do 3 snapshots in a row of one fire type they encountered, and that worked.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah. And so that's gonna get you. So do all of those. That's gonna get you Charge TM and some Stardust. 3 out of 4 is gonna be power up Pokemon 5 times. Walk 2 kilometers and take 3 snapshots of a wild Pokemon. And that's gonna get you a Premier Battle Pass and a Stardust. Then the fourth one out of the 4 is gonna be send 5 gifts to friends, catch 15 Pokemon, and win a raid. And then it's gonna get you some Ultra Balls and of course more Stardust.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad. The only thing I think is odd is the fire types, since fire types aren't really spawning that much during this event, or at least not for me.
Yeah, that or mean if you have if it's sunny outside, maybe it'll boost for fire types.
Yeah.
And then making their grand debut is the Sickle Grass Pokemon, Fomantis. And Fomantis can evolve into Lurantis during the day. And the Guardian of Akala Island, Tapu Lele, also made a debut. And also coming into the game is the Shiny for Cottony.
Yep, and we did mention this in the last episode, but I do love the Shiny for Cottony. And it is out in the wild. We don't have to wait for the event it is out.
Yeah.
The shiny, because some people are speculating it was gonna be released during the event that we're gonna be talking about in a second. But no, it got released day 1 of the Lush Jungle event, which was nice. All right, so now what is the event we're talking about? We're gonna get into that in just a little bit, you guys. But because, new events and all that, is going to be a time research focus on catching grass-type Pokemon, complete them to earn encounters and all that, and items, and you can get Pokemon like Fomantis from them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, guys, some Pokemon are going to be spawning more often in the wild during the event are going to be Paris, Execute, Hoot, Sudowoodo, Forseed, and all of those can be shiny, plus Metapod and Fomantis. I think that took me about 4 times to try to do it. Oh, well.
Took you a good minute, but let's see.
Also, my bad. Also, if you're lucky, you can find a Pinsir or Carney in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what are the raids, Jay?
Okay, so, as the saying goes, new event, new raid shakeup. So in our 1-star pool, we have Bellsprout, Tangela, Cottony, which all can be shiny, and in addition to the 1-star pool, we have Sewaddle.
You good, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I gotta say, probably the best 2 for me in the 1-star raids is Carney and Sewaddle.
That's kind of a base, but okay.
I mean, it is right. It is the right space, but
Yeah. And then For our 3-star, we have Butterfree, Vileplume, Parasect, and Cantonian Executor, which, I mean, it's alright.
The 3 stars are just a complete mess for me on this one.
Yeah, I mean, it fits. It sort of fits with the theme of the event, but
It does, but I feel like they could have chosen different Pokemon to make it better.
yeah, they could have, but oh well. And then, of course, in our 5-star raid, we have Tapu Lele, and in our Mega raid, we have Charizard. My bad, Mega Charizard Y.
You know what I just realized? I was complaining about how there's no fire types.
What's
Yet
up?
Charizard's a fire type, and that should count as a wild Pokemon if you do a raid, beat it, and then take the snapshots for it.
I mean, it should. I don't see why it wouldn't count as
Yeah.
a
So
wild
I guess I
Pokemon.
was So I guess they did give us one option to guarantee us a fire type encounter.
Yep.
I was a little wrong, but
It's okay to be wrong, Brandon.
yeah. Alright. Alright, so there's gonna be some field research tasks introduced during this raid, and some of the Pokemon you can get from them are gonna be Caterpie, Execute, Suncorn, Wurmple, Seedot, Carney, Ferroseed, who all can be shiny. Plus, for Mantis, and if you're really lucky and you find these research tasks, you can maybe get a Paras or Parasect.
Mm-hmm. And in other news, April's Community Day has been announced, and that will happen on Saturday, April 23rd. And the featured Pokemon is Stuffle, which is, from what I've seen and heard, is a brand new Pokemon coming to the game. One that we haven't had, and I could have sworn we've already had it because I was scrolling.
No,
I was scrolling up and down like a madman through all my Pokemon.
No, because it's a Generation 7 Pokemon.
Oh, wait, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
But see, here's the thing. I'm a little worried about it. I mean, they said in the thing when they announced this that it's going to be introduced during its Community Day. And I'm hoping they stay true to that and don't do the thing where, hey, we're going to release it and then have an event for it later afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Like they did with the Hoppin and all that, like, and Hoot Hoot, how they're like, hey, we're going to release this Pokemon and the shiny, but even though we're going to have to go Johto Fest in a couple of months, so we'll soon.
Well, a couple of weeks, but
Or for one of them, yeah.
yeah, but well, we'll see what happens. It should be interesting. And then also, I did watch a video this morning from Trainer Tip Nick, and it's talking about the change up that Niantic is gonna do with the
I got that.
with the community day. So I'll pass it on to Brandon, that way he can talk about this.
Alright, so I'm gonna read what Niantic said first of all before we get into this. And again, this is from Niantic. We also wanted to take a moment to discuss some changes to Community Day format we'll be testing. In 2020, we doubled the length of our Community Day event, extending them from 3 hours to 6. Since then, however, we found that only 5% of our trainers tend to participate in the event for more than 3 hours. One of the biggest pieces of positive feedback that we received after January's 3-hour Community Day Classic was that players and community leaders noticed how much more of the community was out and about during the event. So for Stuffle Community Day, we will return to the 3-hour format. Our hope is that doing so will create even more opportunities for trainers to play together and connect outside as they explore. There's just a little bit more. We know that trainers have also enjoyed all of the other extra resources that have come by collecting during longer events. So we added some new and exciting perks to Stuffle Community Day to give you the ability to collect just as many resources during gameplay. Check them out below, and we'll talk about those in just a second. So, one thing I want to say is the key word they said in the beginning.
What was that keyword?
Format will be testing. So, this isn't a permanent thing. They're testing this out. It's like in the very beginning of the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah. Well, go on. There's one other thing I wanted to talk about. This one bit, or is that all you got?
No, I wanted to point that out because the key thing is testing. So that means it could go back to 6 hours the next Community Day. Was just for this one. They want to see how Community Day and everything reacts to the 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I did see that, and I was like, oh, okay, no biggie. And there's also another thing that trainer tip Nick pointed out in his video is that it says right here on the line that let's see, where was it, that Niantic said that they talked to community leaders and whatnot, and he pointed out like who are the community leaders that they're talking about, and all this other stuff too. And he also pointed out that the benefits, doubling the hours for community day for for those that work in the morning, and they
Yeah.
and they get off in the evening. They they'll still have time to participate and whatnot. And yeah, I also kind of want to know too that who is or who are Niantic talking to by community leaders? Because I mean, shit. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe some of the bigger Pokemon Go YouTubers, or maybe some other people that are really active in the Pokemon Go community. Like it could be maybe they don't have a channel, but they're really well known. Couple of gaming.
Yeah.
The people that are on Pokemon Go Hub, the people that are on Self Road, because Niantic knows they exist.
Yeah.
It's not like they don't know them.
Yeah.
Just like how they know Trainer Tips exist, Trainer Clubs exist, Zoe Two Dots, Pokemon Master Holly. They all know they exist. They all know there are big leaders in the community.
Yeah, and then yeah, so it's it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. And
I watched Zoe's videos and she was like a little. She didn't really say one way or another, but kind of like the way she was talking, kind of I'm not trying to put words in her mouth, but like she did talk about like how like this to maybe bring a little more community, because like she's kind of feel like the you can't like the like with the 6 hours the community wasn't as close together and all that,
yeah,
because you got limited time, you can meet up with people, you're gonna meet up with people, and like you can go do stuff together and all that during the event.
right.
And I'm like you have she has an excellent point on that, because we don't see everybody when they're doing the 6 hours.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I did notice real quick. With when Niantic extended community day hours to 6 instead of 3, was that before we would just walk around and we just run into people, but now we hardly bump into anybody, to be honest with you. And
And I mean,
it's kind of weird.
and also they did, and also here's also another thing. Like I can debate for this and against this. This is what I don't like, because I can do both sides easily, and I'm like, I don't think one side is exactly wrong or right either way. But and Zoe also said this, and that she didn't participate for the full 6 hours. She usually did maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, then went and then started editing. You and me, we originally basically did 4 or 5 hours for most of these.
Yeah,
but
and
probably in the last 3 or 4, we've probably done maybe 3 hours at most.
Yeah,
and then be like, hey, call it a day. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, especially with Sentry Community Day, because since
I was gonna say Hoppin'.
Well, I mean, Hopper was different because it was absolutely cold that day.
Damn, it was just like
it was cold. The wind was blowing. My outdoor allergies were acting up. I was like, man, this is miserable. I hate it here. But I was especially especially with Sandshrew Community Day. Since Sandshrew is only a 2-stage Pokemon, there wasn't much incentive of being out for like the full 6 hours. Yeah. We were out for maybe like 2 to 3, really.
3 hours, I think.
Yeah, 3.
But we also took a lunch break in between that too.
Yeah, so I guess overall maybe
2.5 hours we actually played, maybe.
Yeah, and then I was like, what, I'm good. I'm good with what I got. I'm not gonna be grinding, the full 6 hours just to get shinies, and then of course that did lessen my chance of getting that the hundo or the shundo.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, and
But it's also, here's also another thing to be like against this and wanting to have the 6 hours, is the fact that 6 out, because community, you're not automatically guaranteed three shinies, 2 shinies, or however much it completes to take the living decks. With having the extended time, because I think I remember on a couple of community days, whenever it was a 3-hour format, I only got like 2 shinies and all that during the 3 hours.
Yeah.
And but during the 6 hours, you're more likely to get the full living decks and all that, which is what a lot of people try to do during community day.
Yeah. And then when it comes to shiny hunting too, also this goes without saying, and this applies to pretty much any event that's going to be featuring shiny Pokemon, and boosted spawn rates and whatever. Yeah, you're not and I talked to Brandon about this plenty of times in private. It's like you're not gonna be guaranteed a shiny, because there have been like a couple of community days where I went almost the entire thing without a shiny until like the last bit, where they start coming my way. And this isn't throwing shade at anybody in our town's Discord server. Some of them were like, man, man, I hate it here. I didn't get a single shiny, and they say that the game is rigged or whatever. Which I like to say it's not really rigged. It's just chance, really.
Yeah, it's a RGN, I think.
Yeah, RGN, and it is what it is. People aren't ready for that talk, but whatever.
I do want I would like. I think it's like 1 in 20 chances, but it's a 1 in 20 chance to get a shiny.
Yeah.
I would rather have it the 6 hours because you get more people can have access to it. You can choose when to do it. Like especially if you work retail, especially if you work in the hospitality industry and all that, or if you have something to do in the morning or in the afternoon, you still have that other time to do it.
Yeah, and then also you're not, I'm pretty sure Brandon said it well, but with the 6 hour extension, you're not under, a time constraint, or you're under pressure to try to, get X amount of shinies and finish the optional community research tasks that you can get for $1.
And also, you're also more likely to get the living decks if that's what you're trying to do. And, just have a better chance of trying to get stuff. And, But I also do see the counter argument with the fact that, yes, having a long community day does to an extent can damage the community because you won't be able to see people you don't usually see unless you're out and about playing Pokemon Go because not everybody's gonna choose what to do, and you're not,
Yeah.
People will be less likely to go out around the same time. And, one of the big things that a lot of people like about Pokemon Go is the community.
Right. And, also, too, with a lot of people, they didn't like this 6 hours extension because, it ruins the rarity of the shiny or whatever, which,
they're not exactly wrong on that. I will say that they're not exactly wrong, but they're not exactly right on that either.
Yeah, and, and the way I feel about that is like, like, who cares, really? Quit being a baby about it. I get some people that, they really like shinies. I really like shinies. If I don't get a shiny, I don't get a shiny. I don't, like, yeah, I'll be upset about it, but, I'm not going to throw a huge fit about it. It's like, yeah, it's all RNGs, it's all, chance and luck and whatnot. But anyways, you want to move on to the next thing? Because, I'm about to get heated. All right.
Okay, so
let's move on because I'm about to get heated on the subject.
Let us know in the comments on Instagram and the comments on YouTube, you guys, what you think. Do you think going back to 3 hours is an amazing idea? Do you guys think staying with 6 hours is a good idea? Let us know where you guys stand. And also, if you guys are gonna tweet or anything like that to Niantic, do it respectfully. Don't just harass them. Do constructive criticism. We don't want a repeat of what happened. I think last year was with that one person where they deleted the social media because everybody was harassing them.
Oh yeah,
social media coordinator. I think it was. I can't remember. But don't do it like that. Just be constructive. Don't say, "Oh, you guys are beep 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 beep." Be like, "Hey, I think this is why this is a good idea," or "Hey, I don't think this is a good idea because," and just do that. Be respectful. We don't want to be a-holes to them because in the end they're people.
Yeah, and and I'll say my 2 cents on this bit. I don't know if this will stay on the episode or not, but just don't. That's all I'm gonna say. Just
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just just be good people.
Yeah.
Or like Zoe says, be good eggs. Whatever the other people say, be good, whatever. Be good trainers, be good eggs, be whatever. Just don't be an a-hole.
Yeah.
Alright,
let's move on real quick because I'm about to get heated on that bit.
Alright, so evolving Stuffle? Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, Stuff. Right? Yeah, because I kept looking at the name and I was like, Stuffle. I'm like, Stufle.
I was gonna look it up how to say it. It's evolution, like how they pronounce the name, but I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, I think it's Stuffle.
I know how they pronounce the other one. Be well.
Yeah, Beware.
So if I put all the way to Be Well, it will know the charge move, Drain Punch, and also that move apparently will be making its Pokemon Go debut with Be Well.
Ooh, that's kind of interesting.
I swore it was in the game, but like I was in the thing and it said it's making its debut. So I did a quick Google search, and apparently it's not in the game. It's coded, but not in the game yet. Alright, so just gonna give a quick overview of the move. During trainer battles, it's gonna have 20 power with a guaranteed chance to increase the user's defense. And in gym battles, gym and raid battles is gonna be 50 power. Also, in order to evolve Stuffle to be well, you're gonna need 400 candy. So during Community Day, keep on chucking those pineapple berries and keep on doing a bunch because that's a lot of candy. Maybe
also transfer innings.
0, 1 stars, all that.
Yeah, and then if you got some rare candies to spare, just grab them and just shove them down Stuffle's throat.
And the second you catch one, make it as your buddy, and hopefully you'll walk a bunch to get a bunch of extra candy.
Yeah, also real quick, do you think Stuffle's gonna be what kind of Pokemon is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a 1K Pokemon, 5K? 10K.
If it goes into raids?
No, like if it
goes to eggs.
No, like if it's gonna be your buddy, like to walk to earn candy.
It's good because of how much candy it is. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Magikarp, which I think is a 1K.
Yeah.
Because I think him and Noibat are both 1Ks.
And
400 candies, both of them.
Swablu is also a 1K Pokemon.
And it's a 400 candies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So most likely it'll be a 1K. Alright, so do you want to do the bonuses or do you want me to do it?
I got it.
Alright,
going into the event bonuses, we're going to have triple catch XP, double catch candy, and double chance to get XL candy when catching Stuffle. Lures and incense will be lasting 3 hours. Take snapshots for a Stuffle surprise. And then also one extra special trade can be made during the Community Day event. And also with going back to the 3 hour window, we're still gonna have the 2 hour post Community Day window. That way, actually, no, I'm misreading that. But also, 2 hours after the Community Day, you can still make another special trade. So overall, we got 5 hours to do 2 special trades.
Yep, and also trades made during the event. And up to 2 hours after the event ends will require 50% less Stardust. So
nice.
Half off trades.
Yeah, boy. You know me, I love my Stardust.
And there's also another bonus they're going to be doing. The group play bonus.
Ooh, I did hear about this too.
Work together with other trainers to unlock additional bonuses in that location. If enough players are caught by... If enough Pokemon are caught by trainers from a single lure, the 3 XP bonus for catching Pokemon near the lure stop will increase to 4 times XP for 30 minutes. And this is a note from Niantic itself. The bonus will not stack with the 3 times XP boost, and it will instead replace it.
Interesting.
Yep, so that's it for the news, you guys. Probably next week we're going to be talking about everything that's going to be happening in April. And again, let us know what you guys think of the Community Day change. You for it? You against it? Do you think there's a middle ground for both sides to do?
Oh.
You looking forward to Be Well? Do you even know it? It's shiny is like an orangey color, which isn't bad.
Yeah, I like it shiny.
I just realized we forgot something.
What?
We forgot to talk about the Pseudo Community Day for Colony.
Okay, while Brandon's doing that, I started off the week pretty nice. Monday morning, I caught a shiny cast form. Can you believe that? And then the following day, on Tuesday, I caught a shiny Mareep, and and then yesterday I had my fingers crossed the entire day. I was like, please let me get my 3-day streak, 3-day shiny streak, but I did not. But I finally can relax a little because Brandon knows how much I've been thirsting for a shiny Mareep.
Yeah. Alright, so we forgot about the Lush Jungle Weekend Spotlight.
By we, he means him.
Yes. Alright, so starting from Saturday, March 26th at 10 a.m. to Sunday, March 27th at 8 p.m. your local time. If you go to a park, Colony will be spawning more frequently in the parks. And, of course, like we said before, its shiny is out. So, go to your local parks, maybe set up a grassy lure, just start walking about, maybe do an incense. And hopefully your chances for Colony will go up dramatically especially the shiny one, which I know a lot of people are wanting. I cannot blame them. I love the shiny of it. I love its shiny evolution.
Yeah. And
Jay is kind of mad about the shiny evolution, but he does like the shiny.
yeah, I do
Cottony.
I like shiny Cottony more than the shiny evolution. The shiny evolution of Cottony looks mid.
It's the blue that I like about it.
It's
so much.
mid, damn it.
Alright.
But also, before we even sign off, last week, actually, let's see, to go into some backstory, our local GameStop, they did a raffle. If you bought the protection plan on Pokemon Legends Arceus, they would enter your name into a raffle to win the display signs for them. And Brandon actually won the display sign. Let me go get it real
Go
quick.
get it.
Oh, wrong side. I mean, look at this.
Little up. Yeah. Also, yeah. We'll also take a pic. Maybe take a pic.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hang it. We're gonna wait. Probably gonna hang it up behind us.
So yeah, somewhere around here. Who
Yeah.
knows? But also, I also won too. Brandon got that one. It's a pretty big sign. But I bought the big. No, I didn't buy. I won the big one that hangs at the front of the store, and I showed my mom before I headed over here. She didn't even know what to say because she was even surprised that they were even giving that out.
Yeah.
But if it was nice. It was a. To be honest with you, the whole time, ever since I put my name in that raffle, I was like, please.
I forgot about it until they called.
No, I didn't forget because that was the one thing that stayed in the back of my mind. I was like, please. I'm like, hey, yo. I'm like, hey, Arceus is me, your boy. Back at it again.
Anyway, you guys, don't forget if you guys want to follow us, you guys can do that at Instagram by hitting that follow button at Let's Go Pokemon Podcast on Instagram. We do put the video format of the podcast on YouTube at Let's Go Pokemon Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, you guys. That does help us out more than you realize.
Mm-hmm.
Like us, favorite us, whatever you guys do, rate us on your favorite podcasting apps, wherever you guys listen to this podcast. And also, if you guys want to do a collaboration, anything like that, maybe do sponsorship or anything like that, you guys can do it. We just had our email at Let's Go Pokemon Podcast at gmail.com. And if you guys have trouble finding any of that stuff, most of the links should be in our Instagram.
All right, and that will do it for this week. And happy hunting for Saturday for the Cottony event.
And remember, you guys got until 8 p.m. on Sunday to do it. So
yeah, you got almost a day, almost what, 2 whole days?
Probably about 36 hours.
Yeah, about 36 hours.
Good luck hunting, you guys. Till the next one.
And we'll catch you guys next week.